Oh, hi. Um, yeah, I pressed record a bit earlier. So welcome to part two. It's actually immediately after part one for me, but for you, I believe you could have a rest for some time. So let's carry on. So on the 31st of January 2019, the last day of February. Thank you, Lord Jesus, and I'm getting better each day. Just to recap, getting better each day. This 31st of Jan. The last post was 30th of Jan. One day have passed. Just saying. Realizing it was the ultimate connection that I am grieving and I'm obsessed with. It's been a long time, but it's not him. He's a sweet guy. Honestly, I'm not that internally attracted to him. You sure? He is emotionally immature. By the way, if you missed the first part, he means Kevin. Aren't we all? But it shows me how we don't want to be, and I wouldn't stand for my life if it isn't necessary to have a convo with him. What's the point? I would rather have the mistake and lessons, and what does he teach me? Intimacy is so important to me. So that's what she learned. That intimacy is important to her. And falling over heels, head over heels isn't necessarily healthy. True. And that he will choose men that is unavailable to her. Now that's good that she actually understands herself. So he taught her about her own pathetic, immature, needy behavior that you would like to change. I don't need to be needy. I need to be self-assured, confident, and I can, and I will have what I desire. So, what do you desire? So she's now talking to herself again. Livelihood 2.0, financial independence. Brown haired man who is affectionate, stable, kind, smart, to live my life with. A children, a family of some kind. A happy, adventurous, passionate life with a happy, adventurous, and passionate partner. That's a bit like a lot of duplicate words. When I'm certain that I'd rather be alone than trust anyone, I'll find him or he'll find me. You will have all you desire. Trust the process. Trust yourself, your ability, and manifest all your dreams. You go this, Ashley Blazer Biden. That's some positive note. Okay. So no, she's now very motivated to get away from Kevin and live her life. That's good. So she started to pray. Face whoever you are, face keep sober today. Oh, sorry, that's that read please. Thank you for keeping me sober. Awakening at dawn. Acceptance. Book. AA Big Book app. 3. Text every day. Praying to be okay. To love self. Help me. Have me. Other assignment. 5 gratitudes each day. Nothing can purchase. The pro-con list of Kevin. You're supposed to forget about him. Affirmations. Set boundaries for me. Reason, season, lifetime. Yeah, sounds like a great tagline for some brands. Okay, so she really go into a continued relationship with Kevin, pro and con list. So pro, insane deep sex, kissing like smell of breath. Okay, cons. She wanted to write a third point, but she decided not to write about it. So the con, wife. Oh, that's enough cons already, right? Wife not having him starting relationship when in another relationship. Of course, get hurt because still in relationship. Repetitive. Might go back to his wife. Repetitive. Daughter resents me. Obviously, wife causes news storm. I don't know. I don't go into tabloids. Not sober plus emotionally unavailable. Reason for I can't read. me out again, back, forth, unstable emotions. Oh, there's more. Not feeling safe anymore, feeling guilty, both of us, no undying commitment to another, not available to meet my needs. That's repetitive again, long distance, no romance or real intimacy. I thought you just said, okay, no romance, okay. Doesn't know who he is yet. Okay. More time focused on something that may go nowhere. So what she want to set boundaries. So open to seeing exploring if separated. Open to intimacy again in future. Obviously. No, you have a husband. No back and forth with my emotions. Need to be sober to engage. Being honest with me about state of affair. Who is he? The number 6 is she gave up. She have no boundaries. This is the same day. The last day of January, for some reason, sticks in my head like a great day. Ego always in the way. Met a woman at meeting last night, holding a baby 2 months old. Doesn't look like me. Don't know how educated. Just totally different. Yet she helped me more today than anyone has. Maybe I was ready to receive it. Oh, I'm so grateful. I feel like a weight has been lifted one day at a time. That's good. At least something positive. So February, hooray, much closer to spring. Although I need to stay present, grateful for today. Some up and down, starting the day with boxing. That's incredible. That's good. Exercise is good to deal with emotional issues. Going to a Sunday as well. And next Wednesday, Friday, Kevin and I are having a therapy session next week, which will be difficult and super awkward. And you will provide me with closure that is needed. I am going to head to meeting at 7 p.m. More shows for clothes and maybe a movie. Tomorrow, this is a roller coaster ride. So I have a day plan. I'm so emotionally caught up and invested in her story now. Getting up in the AM, 9 a.m., go to gym, home to shower, gym, home, shower, lunch, single process, blow, dinner, meeting, hang out with Neil. If you don't know who Neil is, watch the previous video. Gym, boxing, beach, brunch, beach, meeting at some point. What's up with all the meeting? Dinner, Super Bowl at guy's house. She have. Oh, yeah, it's a Sunday. I'm sorry. I'm about to say she has an awesome life. So when I love so hard. I can focus on them, their love, the need for me to be loved, their validation, something. Here I am talking about another man when I am married. Yeah. So I actually went through the first few pages myself before I decided to do this video. And when I reached this point, I started to Wikipedia, and I realized she's married, and I got shocked at this line of text. It all feels strange, disjointed, but what is the common theme in my life? That I kept relapsing, and I just can't say this time around. I just can't this time around. I need to stay sober long enough to see the light at the end of the tunnel. I keep relapsing. I'm starting to not sure what this relapse actually means. The longest period of sobriety was almost a year, and that was horribly painful due to the diagnosis that I haven't been sober for so fucking long. I need to get sober, stay this way long enough. Inner peace, worth it. 37 years old, need to happen. Can't waste time. Got my ass to Shabbat dinner. Met then Sunny. She's the sweetest little girl. Drew me a rainbow. So how nice it would be to one day have children. I'm starting to feel that this is actually something to do with drugs. Something to do with drug addiction, the sobriety thing. So reframing her life. And again, she's planning her life after just 2-3 days. Early morning, sun not yet shining. To self, be true, have continued walk, faith, everything exactly meant to be. 1 week today, feeling more settled, that knowing God has a plan for me that I can't know right now. That's all I need to know for now. Struggle for control, for absolute, for some assurance that I never get as long as I keep struggling. I do know that I would like to quit smoking for my health. That's a healthy note, and I'm glad that it's a very short entry for the day. 2 days later, Hunter's birthday. Hunter is Hunter Biden, her brother. Yesterday was Bill's birthday, which was the other brother's birthday, who passed away. Had a beautiful day at the beach, sun followed by the meeting, blow candle, after meditation, pray for him. Things with Kevin have really friendly, stable. He actually texted me for the first time last night to tell me he's glad that I had a good day on Bill's birthday. Have therapy session with him tomorrow. Is he the therapist? Makes me nervous. I'm so confused. Think will provide closure for both of us. It's been a roller coaster. Guess tonight I'll figure out what I want to ask and what I want to say. He's home tonight, signing papers for his new house. Staying an extra week. We'll go home Monday. Do want to hang out with new guy Eric, who has been through a lot and is clean sober these days. What do you mean by clean sober these days? Like he's also on drugs too. Live in Florida, so cute, have his own style and swag. It's been refreshing to be able to kiss another man. He's a great kisser. He's calming and sweet. I can tell both for one another. Little scary, but taking it day by day because you never know what the future holds. I'm thinking about more down Florida to get my 6 months under my belt. Sorry for the low energy. I'm devastated. I could wrap things up at home more a bit. Make a more. What kind of language is that? Going to stay in the present, stay in the today, got a lot of work to do. The next week, going to focus on getting a loan. Babes have I think it's a person's name. Babs have. I don't know what is this. Grateful for her friendship. She's been my rock and keeps me happy. Or is that a cat? I will finish at the week here and go then. Moving to Florida, pro and con list. Recovery community, whether time to be with people who don't use, away from family drama. So there is family drama. Space to focus on only me, having a, what's that? Time, space to figure out, manage. Sponsor here. Okay, cons. Away from Athena. Who is Athena? Away from family. Leave. I don't know what's that. I honestly think he is out of my system. The person who he was with me is no longer. Neil had a meltdown and said I was putting others at risk. Was full of shit about my own recovery and couldn't be in my life anymore. Okay, Neil had enough of her. Take care. What I realized is that I have been trying to recreate a relationship with my brother that is no longer in existence. I need to confide in woman and not man. So she is treating this Neil, as her brother and dumping her emotional problems on him. So I like my time with him. Okay, sorry, I missed the line. Spending time with Eric. I like my time with him. It's easy, fun, smart, sweet. Gives attention and I know I need. Just like each relationship get me closer to where I want to be. Showing me more and more of what I want. Sorry. I want to see him tonight. Oh, that because I'm exhausted. I'm sure Neil has also gotten in his year. Did I mention that Kevin is an afterthought? Kevin gave me what I sexually needed, but not emotionally. I can see now that he wouldn't provide the love, support, attention, and doesn't have the empathy needed on the sweet side. I know that Eric dies, but also know that Eric isn't ready for a relationship that has been known to drift outside. I'm not sure what to do with him. I'm feeling other than myself. He let it be. So wish to see him tonight. Lay with him, but too late. Need to prepare myself for him abruptly walking away. So Neil is being an asshole, telling him things, I guess. This is which day? She didn't write the date. Forget it. So on the 7th, owning my power, realizing that unlimited happiness resides within. He didn't call last night. It wants me a little preoccupied. I didn't like it. So tonight I focus on continuing my own power and not attached to him. Makes me feel better. There you go. That's the way. He said he left his phone in the car, but who knows? But have faith that I will be person down the road, right? The working left. Emotions, healthy space, truth, think, thought, and the entirely accurate. Kevin was soulmate. We were going end up together. What? No, now feeling change, situation change, looking for stability. I don't know. No, I am my way finding it. Okay, that's a stupid post. Sorry, I'm not judging. Sorry. Why is my part in this? My part that I spoke to too many people about my situation with Kevin. I asked for too many opinions. I tried to get validation that I am good enough, sexy enough, hot enough, etc. For that, I am sorry. It's with Kevin. It's over. Sorry, it's over with Kevin, and he has to deal with his own drama. I don't think after this that I will be able to look at him the same way again. I'm going to walk away from this all with my head held high. Kevin is emotionally immature as I am. I realize that what I want is not what I want anymore. So maybe that's the gift in this all. And that should only tell people trust who blackmailing, being woman, little girl. I re-victimize myself over and over again. I should never talk to men about sex or any of that bullshit. That's really pretty positive. I think that's actually very good. She actually, really getting over Kevin. I think that's good. He came over this morning. He fell asleep on his phone on vibrate. I overreacted. Who's him? Now I see how I can get so ahead of myself. In my mind, he was a boat with other women and ignoring all my texts. I think he is nervous too about where this goes. I get it. I do everything with kindness, one day at a time. Early mornings. Kevin didn't come to dinner last night. Hey, I thought she's getting away with Kevin. And he was avoiding me like the plague. Oh, so Kevin did the right thing. I think that's his go-to, and better I find it out while here. His behavior and words manipulative. I'm not great at dealing with all this, yet I tried. Keep thinking more down, glad path for questioning myself. Okay, I don't want to move down here for any relationship. I need to make sure I'm making the right move, literally. So I think she's talking about moving to Florida. She trusts nobody, and it just shows. So someone until true passes. Good, sex, looks, standing, bad, emotionally unavailable, back forth, not able to communicate, X another, manipulative, contempt, blah 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 blah. I think she's still talking about Kevin. What are the qualities that I know I need in a partner? Affection, kindness, sweetness, sweet nothings, laughing, attraction, intimacy, passion, loyalty, but trust, honesty, stability, adoration, intellectual curiosity, independence, curious about me, and a blank. Why is she ticking? I think she's ticking for Kevin. She is still in love with his girlfriend. What the fuck? Honestly, I am an incredible... No, you are not an incredible catch. I don't know if this just trying to fill a hole. Having a difficult time being alone. Although last night woke up feeling sick to the stomach. Getting sick, wanting to be alone. This recovery thing takes a while to set in each time. The situation with Kevin is a blessing in disguise because I I am getting over it, or he is 1 minute down, the next he is not kind and treated me like an asshole, and I still remain kind because that's what I want to be. I do know that I now have boundaries and no longer possess this intense feeling that fade away and desires, blah, 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 blah. So this guy is not Kevin. I have no idea who is this now. It's manipulation at its finest, and we will have great truth. Plan happens by because sexual abuse are some weak boundaries. The day ended with a positive note. That's good. Great clinical day. I think she's a doctor, so I think that's work. The lesson that I learned is that I am either completely to put together and could run the group, or I'm a 4-year-old little girl on the bench. There needs to be a happy medium. I don't have to be completely closed off or completely immature, dependent, and young. A good skill for me when I'm feeling a little girl wants to respond, I acknowledge her. I am Ashley Blazer Biden. I recognize my 5 years old self. I acknowledge her, but the grown-up version of me is now going to address her while caring for her. But that's actually really healthy. That's very good. I was given the hunger. Kevin is actually coming around being sweeter. Kevin again. It's interesting how there's two very distinct sides of me. I like the male together. It'll be a great day. Meditating, boxing, clinicals, meet with sponsor, business meeting. Probably won't see Eric tomorrow. Okay with that. Getting easier to find my time. Myself, wish I have more weeks here, really home, or make most of my time planning on making a move down here. It's only going to be temporary. I want to spend my weekend with Eric if possible, and I'll finish the program Friday, and on Monday. The transition will be difficult for me, I know for sure, but much to do in the limited time, their time, schedule, blah, 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 blah. So Kevin is still around, and she wants to help more with Eric, and she is married. Time check, 22 minutes. Well, we can go a few more pages before we end this part. Oh my god, it's only 45 pages. Oops, so sorry. Hope they didn't hurt your ear. Learning to fly with half-developed wings. Coming down is the hardest thing. Weird again, up and down. It sounds like a poem. Really disconcerting, horribly discouraging. Really trying to take deep breath, relax into the woman I am. I want to be. It's challenging. It's abrupt. It hurts my feelings. Explore. Desire. Want to see what Randall says. Who's Randall? A little fearful of what's to come, feeling anxious, but that just means that I'm living in the future. I must remember to stay present today, otherwise this sobriety thing isn't going to work. How can I stay present today? Today is all I have. Can repeat, wisdom is all within. One of those days I know I've done nothing wrong, and I also regret some of the decision I made. I seriously miss how it was. Randall told me that I need to die. It would be the future will be only way reunites if both of us re-engage. I wonder if he has. What's that? Bandins for me. I don't know what's that. Rather, I not reach out in the future, letting it go, dissolve. Silver lining, keep heart open, soulless, hurt, never my intention, deserve more than it needs. I am a warrior princess. Warrior princess don't write diaries. Okay, sorry, I shouldn't judge. That's not very journalistic. Heart palpitation, anxiety, super increase. Started new drawing that feel off-putting. Drug. Oh, sorry, it's drug. Started feeling that, please don't go. Will I see you again? I miss him already. Maybe this Randall. 25 minutes. They say everything happens for a reason. Some people only come into your life for a season. Oh, so is this poetic? I must read poetically. I know it means to be here with Kevin. To truly let him go. He was the man I needed. Wanted him to be. He's the decent man with a... I think she meant decent man with a family that should bring back together. I think impulses, compulsion, obsession brought us together, gave us rose-colored glasses. God has a bigger plan. It's now 7 days since I last cigarette, and I don't think I can and will be going back there. My energy level are stable. I feel zero desire to smoke. When my mom me up on the weekend, I grounded myself, I breathed, and it actually worked. My system is off, but getting adjusted to the new medication. Oh, that's so sad. She is on medication. I need to drink plenty of water and going to use gym later today. I don't know how long, and I do know that I can't want what's that word? But who knows, he may find his way back to her here. We are so different in many ways. I lost track of who is she talking about. Background, some of us values share similarities, toys, sensibility. Told me today he's a breath of fresh air. He's a racist, but doesn't mean to be. I educate him at best. I can. We may find values different. We will deal with. Cross that bridge, we get there. Understand wrong. I think he's willing to make the change, open to doing better. That's how he was raised and only completed 10th grade. He doesn't have a high school diploma or college education, but he has a sensibility, resilient attitude that is so refreshing. Life makes me happy. All the education in the world couldn't make him like this. That's what I love about him. So, I think this is a new guy. She have a new guy already. And then I am pissed, freaking at acting insane. Freaking out, acting insane. Thinking of Howard, my husband, with another woman. It's not fair. Not right. I've been with other men. It's just not fair. Why am I feeling this way? Do I need more time to try and figure it out? Does it mean that I'm still into my husband? It's about giving it time. The impulses reaction needs to pause. Relax, take a walk, do something that distracts me. Probably sound asleep, definitely not healthy. Makes me sad. He's an eternal party boy. I do think that if it was different, things may be slightly different. I do think he uses much more than we should. Could have a slight problem. I don't know who to approach this conversation. I think, not sure if he's talking about the husband. So the husband is using drugs. Uses much more than he should. Florida pro and con list. Time away to figure out what Ashley wants. Recovery community. Isn't this the same list? Okay, get away, cons, away from family, summer, always from home. Giving up security. What's this? Cons. All horns. Oh, also the cons start here, then there's more cons. All horns, friends who use what? Drugs. Know how to easily access drugs. Okay, so it's drugs. Family drama. Known for names. Philadelphia makes hard to move on from Howard. Potential to stay in relationship. Reminds me of Bill. I think it's DC, not DE. I don't know. Regret not taking the chance. People, postings, boredom, feeling stuck. Is this it? Monday, workout diva, FedEx, Sam box. Say goodbye. We can go a few more pages. It's 29 minutes. I Delray Beach Flight La La Land exclusive executive producer dinner event. Eric dropped me off, had an amazing 3 weeks with him. Made me happy, smile, love, wanted. He was vulnerable with me in a way I love. Felt super safe in his presence. Admitted that he was smoking pot. That's his prerogative. I know for me, for now, I can't smoke or do anything. I just feels good being sober. That's good. At least you're being sober. Is Eric up to Howard or my parents' standard? No, he is a surfer, not highly educated, barely know his grammar, but he does know how to love, how to treat me like I need to be treated. He give attention in ways I only hope Howard would. So no, Howard is a bad husband, I think. Light and fun. Remember, these were the feeling associated with Kevin, and they passed. I need to slow down, give myself time, space, breath. Maybe weeks from away from him is actually not a bad idea. 6 weeks. 6 weeks. I don't know who she left 6 weeks. I think it's Kevin. So that's good. She got a simpler guy. Can give her happiness, and she's feeling better and not so psychotic. So that's good. And she's still sober. That's good. I think I'm gonna slow my roll a little, focus back on me and my recovery. Many loose ends to tie it up, moving a little fast. I am crazy attracted to his height, body type, and psyche. All I know is that it feels light and heavy at the same time. I'm feeling different than my family. Never gave a shit about ways to make you feel less for not being. He reminds me of Jamie Alano. I don't know who's that. Taking me back to one of my first loves. I also haven't had my period yet, which makes me slightly nervous, but I'm expecting one any day now. This has been a crazy, don't know what's that, thus far. What a tragic, amazing journey. Howard marriage. So there's a pro-con list now for her marriage. Pro, love one another, family, ones to one, value, family. Wholesome. Don't share similar interests. Okay. Guns versus fashion. No sense of adventure. Content every week, family with family. No language of love. Closer user, I don't know what's that, lying, white lies. No intimacy. Don't kiss, build up resentment, don't like friends, can't hang out. Can't hang out. What values don't we share? Loyalty, financial intimacy, affection. That sounds quite a lot, loyalty, financial intimacy, and affection. That's basically most of the relationship. So I feel for her. For so long, the softer, shyer, quieter side of me has been in hiding. The sweetness that once encompasses me, wraps me up, me where my brother died, left me. Okay. All of the affection, all the trust went out of the window that day. Howard went ahead with the feeding tube. I have forgotten, but I don't think that I have been able to get it back. Feeding tube. I don't know what that means. 35 minutes soon. Things you do once. Now with 55 pages is around half. So I think we're gonna finish soon. For this session. Things you do want. Affection, holding hands, kissing, hugging, sweet forehead kisses. That's what she wants. Laughing, make her laugh. And no motivation, desire, reaching goals, spontaneity, passion, take care of others, say hi, welcoming. Social justice. No, don't never do social justice. That's bad. That's bad. Very bad for health. And which is bad for your health. And honesty. Don't go for social justice. Please don't. And should we go for another Okay, let's do these 3 more pages. Feeling needy. This is the 20th of Feb. Pinging between men at this point. Ping-ponging. Even though I'm lacking interested at different times, different reasons. Feeling out of sort, confused, not knowing how to navigate this situation. Adore Eric. He's young, immature, and not entirely motivated. He's my surfer dude. Reminds me of... She repeated this again. The good news is I don't have to make any decisions now. Although it feels as though I do, I put a lot of pressure on myself to figure everything out. If that runs, it truly messes up everything with homeboy. It all makes me nervous. But that's not happening today. So this at this point of time, Biden was like trying to run for president. And this is also a time where the virus is starting to spread into USA. In fact, and it got very bad during March. Feels heavy, but need to keep it easy. So some money thing. And feel sad today after seeing Howard. Maybe I do try and make this marriage work. Please try make it work. Never divorce unless you have no other option. Goal, planning, money, financial work, where financially supported, how we lead. Okay, I think we should end this part 2. I believe this is going to be a 4-part series, and this part 2 of the Ashley Biden diary journalistic investigation into whether the media is lying about, and the social media, the right-wing social media is lying about her and her family. So this is part 2 of our journalistic investigation, and I'll see you on the next video.